If you live in an apartment that overlooks a pool and you are in a building that's at like 5, 6, 7 stories or less, this video is for you. If you live in a tower, this is probably not going to apply. If you're not near a pool, this is probably not going to apply. If you are on a property or live on a property that has a pool, but you don't face it or you're not near it, that's not for you. But if you can look out your window and you can see the pool, because typically these days you have properties that kind of have that U shape or they kind of have like the L shape and the pool's in the middle. If you are in one of those units that surround the pool and you can see it out of your window, this video is for you. And in this video, I am telling you two things I think, I believe, and I recommend that you have in your apartment because you may have a different experience than someone who does not face a pool or who is not near a pool. And that is number one being have a can of bleach or bleach sprayer or cleaner that has bleach in it. Here's the reason why. Depending on how your property is set up or how it was built, because the pool is right there, especially if you are in Texas during like a hot summer, water evaporates. And so you have a little bit more humidity in the air. And because the building is angled in a way that surrounds that pool, that humidity can get trapped a little bit. And you may say, well, Marcus, that doesn't make any sense. Like my window is closed, how would humidity get in? Well, the humidity gets in because your unit is probably one of many units that shares the ventilation system on that property, right? So, if you go to the roof, you may have like a section on the roof to where there's maybe like 20 fans or 20 heaters or 20 HVAC units, and all the different units leverage that set of HVAC equipment, right? And so as air is being pulled from the outside and filtered through the, ducts and the pipes and through the vents, not pipes, through the ducts and the vents of the unit, it's pulling that air from outside. So if you are facing that pool and that humidity builds up a little bit more, then it kind of comes through the vents, right? So that's why I say have bleach, because if there's more humidity that's coming into your unit versus another unit on the property, then you may have a consistent dampness that may be in unit, which could cause mold. Again, depending on how the property is built, what materials they use. Again, if you're living like in a tower or in a high rise, you typically don't have this issue because it's so tall. The structure is so tall, and you're probably levels above the pool that it doesn't even get up to it. It doesn't even get up to your unit. But if you are in a mid-rise, 5 to 7 stories or below, that humidity is coming, especially if you have a larger pool. So when you have water that's just sitting there and you have 103-degree heat in Texas, or even just 90 degrees, or let's just say it's 91 degrees, but it's already humid outside, well, then you got, double bubble there, right? So double humidity bubbles there that you're having to face with. So you may see mold like in your wet areas in your unit just come up a little bit faster because your unit is just in a constant humidity space, right? It's just constantly humid because you're so close to that pool. A couple sprays of bleach on that, give it a couple of hours and it'll be gone, right? So I want to just point that out because that can be really frustrating, especially if you're cleaning your unit or you're having someone else clean your unit and you're like, what the heck, what's going on here? It's because of the additional humidity that your unit may be taking in because you're so close to the pool, right? So that's number one. The second thing that I would say, because we're still in the same environment, is have like one of those little portable fans, right? Because again, depending on how your unit is built, how your property is built, you may have what I call, and this is not a technical term, but you may have humidity pockets in the apartment, right? So if let's say you're in a 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom apartment, maybe the room or the space that's closest to the The pool is just fine because you have your air ducts and your vents, but maybe the space in the back, maybe your front door might be your kitchen, maybe your pantry, whatever. But the area that's furthest back from the pool, right? Because I'm thinking if you have like a patio, you can slide the door open to let it vent out. That back area may take a little more time for that humidity to get out. Or that humidity just might sit in there because you have a vent back there as well. But when you open up like the balcony door, or if you open up like a window or anything like that, the immediate rooms or the rooms that are closest to the pool may air out easily, but it may take a little more extra time for the back rooms or for the space that's furthest away from the pool. So this is the pool, that's the back. May take a little more time for that humidity to come out. So I always like to recommend having like a little small, portable fan, that you can just get in the office. Like you can get like an office supply fan or a desk fan, something like that, so that you can help circulate that humidity throughout that unit or throughout that space and help push it through the apartment as you are airing it out. If you have like the patio door open or the window open while you have the screen there, right? Because you don't want any bugs coming in. So therefore, that area is being circulated and it's just not sitting in the back of the unit. So just a quick video. It's just something that came to my mind because we're getting ready to go into summer. It's already kind of feeling like summer here in Austin, Texas. Today it's going to get up to 99 or 100. And I was just kind of like, do I have any bleach? Yeah, I still got some bleach. Do I have that? Man, where's that fan? I was like, I should probably let people know that. So anyway, something quick. Hope it's helpful. If I missed anything, or maybe I didn't mention something that you already do that would be helpful, please by all means leave it in the comments for other people to see. Maybe I can cover it in a future video. If I've left anything out, love to hear from you about that as well. If you're looking help for your next apartment unit, feel free to give myself and team a shout. We'd love to make that as easy as streamlined for you as possible so you don't have to worry about it. Or if you're already in your place and you're like, hey, got it covered, bro, then by all means, take a look in the description. We have a couple of items there, a couple of Amazon searches to help make your place feel like home. So until the next time, stay awesome, stay amazing.